Hello, welcome back to my channel. I finally got the Shroud Cosmetic Beautebean collab. It's freaking bats. There was a meme that I saw on TikTok with a girl with lavender in this look with the bats. And when I saw that in October, I immediately thought of this palette. So I have been waiting. I ordered this on October 4th. I have been waiting for this palette to come so that I could do this look. Now, I didn't do the bats on the neck. I couldn't remember if she did or not. I decided not to just because it was a time to get them on here. I used a sequence glitter from Apocalyptic Beauty that has the bats. So that worked out. So I didn't have to physically draw the bats on. The girl in the meme drew the bats on. So I applaud her. I don't know who it was. It was one of those scrolling. Don't know who it was. This looks very similar to a Milk look. It's Milk like 413, I think, on Instagram. They do these very like cartoony looks. There was one with purple with stars. So I think that's where she got her inspiration, and Make Me Up Missa, who I have done looks from, copied that look. So I think that was the inspiration for the bat look that I saw. But yeah, I am using strictly the Periwinkle shade Spooky from the palette to do this look. I am going to do another look. I maybe might do a 3 looks one palette, but I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for Betty Jean. I love her. If you do not follow Beautebean, her real name is Betty Jean, definitely check her out. I will link one of her collab palette videos down below. I love her. She's a hairdresser out of Florida, so I follow her. She does amazing makeup looks. Super, super excited. So when she collaborated with Shroud, I've been wanting to try Shroud for years. So I got this palette and the Arcane palette, which I have videos coming up. But yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, it's not a super long video. Like, this is not complicated. One shadow. I was able to use it in conjunction with a lipstick. Very monochromatic, very easy. This is definitely an Instagram-y look, but I definitely think it's fitting for the It's Freakin' Bats palette. So yeah, this is not available right now. I think the pre-orders are going to go back on in January. Chloe, the lady that owns Shroud, shut the site down to get caught up because there was so many pre-orders coming in that she was getting overwhelmed. So it will be available in January again for pre-order. So anyways, if you want to see how I got this look using the It's Freakin' Bats palette from Shroud, then just keep on watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, because I will be doing at least one more look with this palette. So if you want to see something a little more wearable, make sure you subscribe and hit your notification bell. But yeah, I'm done talking. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So we are at my desk. It's just easier for me to work over here sometimes rather than at the table. So that's what we're going to do. I am going to prime my eyelid. This, the eye part and even the lip part is going to be pretty easy. This is not going to be a complicated look. This is definitely just an Instagram look for sure. There is nothing wearable about this. I am priming with my Gerard Slay All Day clean canvas primer. My eyelids are very stained from using my Bloodlust palette, so as you can see on this side. I'm just going to do this eye on camera, and then I'll do lips and like final product, finished product, obviously. But yeah, we're going to use the Spooky shade, and that's just going to go all over the lid. And then I think I'm going to put a little bit of Zero across, just because I want a little bit of shimmer. But I think originally I wasn't going to do any shimmer, but I'm just going to take, this is a dirty Sigma Eve 25. I'm going to color switch it. It's got some remnants of purple on it, so that I think will be fine. I did color switch. These look very pigmented. There's a lot of kick up, but this is going to go all over the lid and then blend it out. I didn't want to use this on my neck, but I may have to because this isn't necessarily lavender. I forgot that this is more of a periwinkle shade than a lavender, and there is some fallout happening. These are very kick-uppy, but they're very pigmented. So you can see I've got, for something like this, it doesn't really matter if it gets on my face. And then you can see hooded eye problems. Probably would have been smarter to do like a flat brush all over the lid, but it's all right. Just really just trying to get this color on, and then we'll get it blended out. Like I said, this is a pretty easy eye look. We're just using the one shade, and I'll use it to blend itself out. Yeah, I didn't necessarily want to use this on my neck because I didn't want to waste it, but I may have to. I'll have to see how close of a periwinkle color I have in my other palettes. I know I have lavenders in my other palettes, but this is like a single tone look, so I may have to just suck it up. But as pigmented as this is, I may not have to go very far with it. My neighbors have been coming and going. My neighbor will like park and get stuff out of her car, and the dogs bark every time she gets anything out of her vehicle because she lives relatively close and they can hear her. So that's what they're barking at. There's not really anybody here. They act like there is, but there's not. Okay. That does dust off really easily, so that's good. And then it blended itself out very, very nicely. Okay. And I'm going to use a chubby, get a flat brush out, and just a chubby like Jessup smudger. So we're same shade. And I'm just going to smoke this out. Just tap that there. I'm just trying to blend this out again, just using it to kind of blend itself. And then I'm going to take 0. I don't think I'm going to put it on the lid. We'll use 0 in the, ooh, I probably didn't need that much. We'll use 0 on the inner corner here. Yeah, these are definitely pigmented. We'll bring it up a little bit. This, normally I wouldn't use this brush, but because this is more of a costume look, I'm not as concerned about flat brush, dense brush. Okay, I'm going to repeat this on the other eye. And okay, so I tried to get both eyes to look somewhat the same. In my waterline, I just have ColourPop's Crybaby. It's just a lavender. I thought that would go the best. So that is what's in there. I put 0 under the brow bone and then 0s in the inner corner on both eyes. And then we'll do lips, and then I'll start to do my neck. I'll change my shirt. We'll come back and then we'll do the bats. But I'm going to use the rose shade from Medusa's Makeup. I'm going to show you if you don't have a lipstick that's the right color, because this is all like monochromatic. This is going to be the easiest thing. So this is a light lilac. I don't know why I was thinking this shade in the palette was a lilac instead of like periwinkle, but okay, so we're close-ish. Now we're going to take I'm just going to use my finger. I'll probably have to wipe it off, but some of Spooky. And then we're just going to dab it on. And this is also a good trick if you have a cream lipstick that you want to make matte. Put the cream lipstick on, get an eyeshadow in a similar color, dab it on, and it will then become matte. So I'm going to continue to dab, and then I forgot the top was supposed to be black. You will have seen it correct in the intro, but I'd take that off, and then this is, I won't talk until I'm done here. This is, I need this to dry down before I close my mouth, or it's gonna not be good. Okay, we're gonna let this dry, and then I'll come. All right, I used Milani's signature matte satin in leather. I got this at Walmart during Halloween because when I was doing October videos, I realized I didn't really have a good black. The only one I had was from Sugar Pill like 2 or 3 Halloweens ago in Trick, and that one is not great. So I do have a Wet n Wild black. And then I also have this black. It's not a perfect application. I'm going to try and fix the Cupid's bow area. And then I'm going to start doing the periwinkle down my neck. And I'll be right back. So I used a little bit of Spooky out of the palette. I didn't want to use a lot because I don't want to like hit pan on this already. But I used a little bit of Scandal out of the Bloodlust palette, which is a light periwinkle shade. So there's those 2 colors mixed in, and then I just literally just blended it down my neck. It looks super patchy when you look at it close, but I think from far away, like in photographs, it'll be fine. I don't want to spend a million hours trying to put periwinkle on my neck. This, and I'll explain it, I'm sure, more in the intro, but I found this on TikTok, and it looked very reminiscent of a Milk look. It's Milk 413 or Milk something on Instagram, and they do these very like computer generated costumey looks. And then Make Me Up Missa did, it was almost exactly like this, except it was purple with like black stars. We're gonna do bats because it's Freakin Bats palette, and that was also what was in the meme that I saw, but I couldn't tell you who it was. I saw it on TikTok, so I don't know. But I have this in the meme. They drew on bats with like a liner. Now I do have black liquid liner, obviously. Let me get mine out. I don't even know what drawer we're in here. So I am going to use a little bit. I am going to do a wing and lashes and all that, but I do have this glitter from Apocalyptic Beauty. This is Bella Lugosi's Dead. There's little bats in here. So I am going to go and use my NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to try and stick some on my lid and up on top, some on my lip, and some on my neck. So I'm going to do that, and I will come right back. I have you kind of zoomed in so you can see. I just took the sequence in the meme. She actually drew the bats on. I have hooded eyes, so that proposes a challenge. And then since I have this glitter, I just literally did the eyelid, and I was able to put it above my crease. And then on my lip, I just did the same thing, stuck a few with a little of the iridescent dots. I just did a kind of thin-ish wing. My lashes are Lily lashes. These ones, I swear, just do not want to stick. They're on there. I feel like they look like they're not, but I just did regular wing. You can see the black is starting to transfer a little bit when my mouth is open. but when it's closed, it looks really cool. And I can't remember if they drew bats, like the girl drew bats on her neck. She may have. I tried to start a little bit and it wasn't working. So I just did not even attempt that. And you would not have wanted to watch me try and stick these on, because I literally had to lick the end of my brush, get a bat out, dip it into the glitter glue, stick it on. So I did not film that process because it was awkward for me to do it, and I can't even imagine you all trying to watch it. But yeah, that was my first little like fun look using the It's Freakin' Bats palette. I really, really like it. I hope I'm not going to hit pan soon. I feel like I may, now that I like had to, as much as I use that shade, but I really, really like this palette. I'm really excited that I finally got it. I'm so happy for Betty Jean, who is Beautebean. So yeah, let me know if you want to see a 3 looks. I do want to do a normal look with it, at least in a video, but let me know if you would like to also see a 3 looks, and I will link her video down below. She did do a 3 looks with it when she announced it. So yeah, that is the finished look. Let me know what you guys thought. Like I said, this is very Instagram. This is not wearable, but when I saw this meme, I immediately thought of this palette. So I think it's very fitting for the palette. So thank you guys so, so much for being here. Make sure, again, that you are subscribed if you are not already. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Everybody be safe, and hopefully I will see you all in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.